Audio working? Audio working? For sure. It is, in fact, working. There we go. Audio working, yep. So we can load game, load, load, load. Audio working. Got ages. Start nice and early. So yeah, I have so many. Looking, this is part 30. 30. That's insane. Oh, why does it keep just so insane? I have so many. Why does it keep saying start distracting? Hopefully it will stop doing that. Anyways, audio working. Yep. Oh yeah, I've removed the bot raising my monitor up so it's lower down. I'll need to put that back up. That's really short. Especially because I've got a torch chair since when I last had this down. Oh, it's done. Probably. I'm probably gonna go blind by the end of this. Nah, it's good. It is disorientating though. I should get used to it. What do I want to do? This. No, no. Uh, yeah. There's one house that that's included. There. Uh, Anyways, um, we'll have commercial. The entrance. We got all six. Actually, that's a commercial at the entrance plus the entrance this side. Here, 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 and then large residential. Oh, yeah, just do that commercial. That. Anyways, we can then just go. Um, school. Alright. Oh, P30. There is what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the cab building and a royal cab building. Oh, that's lots of people. How many people live in here? 16. People living here about 2,000. You know what? I'm actually just gonna move these across the outside world. It just feels better. I don't know why. Oh no! There we go. Fixed. I thought it had disconnected for a second. Um, so we'll go through each district. This has 7,000. This has 6,000. So nearly to 7,000, 6,000. 2,027, 6,000. These three are all very close in population. Uh, yeah, I think. Oh, what's the problem? Not enough goods to sell. Here we go. Oh, don't brag. There we go. You know what? How are you getting goods? Oh, you're there. How is this getting good? There is enough industry, I think. I haven't got any demand for it. This still hasn't been built. Oh, it's starting to build up. This traffic probably isn't helping. You know what? Oh, what's happening? Right, okay. We'll have two things. We first have a cargo rail line. Um, so rail line. Right. Oh, why is it always so glitchy? There we go. Audio working. Uh, Um, oh, it's broken again. We are unable to connect with server. There we go. Uh, there we go. We can that's the wrong time. We're gonna um, 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 that. Oh, why is it so glitchy? I don't think. No, this is weird because this kind of looks a bit like this isn't normally how especially idols are junctions. But I have a very silly idea. I will have to fix this. Uh, uh, hmm. It's interesting. I think it's kind of a weird way of doing a junction, but it does work. Just involves adding, a ridiculously sharp curve. Uh, there are people using it. Okay, don't brag. Well, I was trying to get good here, wasn't I? I was here. Um, for example, this there isn't any directions. Weird way, but there's ability of it to build here. It just isn't. There's some not enough customers. Here we go. I do find that a bit insane. I guess there isn't a metro. Uh, Reform. Uh, um, 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 we can then start a little metro line from it's got Jane. There we go, fixed itself. I guess just adding all this way. Uh Working? Yeah, yeah, it is. Yep. So if there are people using it. There we go. Um Oh, people wanted to use it now. Actually starting to gain some traffic. Pre-order by passengers. Line 19 actually has, where's this between? Oh, it's between these two, which makes sense why this has some busyness. This is 43. Uh, I've sorted it by passengers. My name. Line 17, which was a new one I set up to, I think it was to connect this area and this station, and this has quite a lot of people considering it runs from the big main hub across some of the newer builds in older areas, mainly Valley Square and this southern bit of Stoneshire. And yes, this is north, this is south, this is east, this is west. Yeah, I'm using those kinds of directions. So this comes northwest off this, and this motorway goes east-west. This one goes kind of north-south, but it kind of also goes east-west. No, west-east, if we're going that. And actually, at one point, it starts going south, even on the northern, like the northern carriage starts going south. And this is the additional, which yeah means that this area is completely surrounded by motorway. And arguably, if you count this as a motorway and you also count this as a motorway, which I guess is mostly motorway there, it's mostly motorway here, and you count this as well, that means that all of this from Fairview Hill to um Manor is in a loop. But this isn't. This is an outer district in the really northern, also the really southern areas, mainly under this area, which does actually have a big main road, which splits it into the outer districts, which are Magnolia Park and this bit of Autumn District. I think it was the original bit, and the southern districts, which contain the town of Foggy Hills. Yes, it's a town. The rest are suburbs. The rest of Autumn District, Woodland Square, and Maple Hills. I think this probably has over half, but it doesn't have like a massive majority because this has just so many people living in it. And they didn't even use the whole square because I didn't use the whole area, and I didn't use this. I've used most of this land though inside this road, and then we'll have a second district. Uh, then We are just. Uh, there we go. And now that is going to add another district, which also it gives this a big room containing most of it, which is actually then split into this, but it doesn't actually include the coastal town bit. And where we the train line. The train line is actually extended. That Ruby Hill's actual urban area. The metro does though, which I guess isn't that is kind of a weird underground metro because a lot of it runs in really urban or really rural suburban areas. But I guess it was built so recently that makes sense. And it also crosses underneath of the ocean, which isn't normal. But I didn't really see. Don't really have a choice for it to do. Uh, there is actually a stop there, so we might add that. Then there. Uh, there we go. And what we can do is we can extend it all the way down to here and add two more dots, which extends it down here and kind of helps it enclose. It still leaves a gap here without the metro service. Um, but that's all done and dusted. I don't have enough storage. Oh, I do. Uh, I don't know how much it matters when the area is already just polluted. Um, how about so? We are just gonna drop it to 90. Um, should save some money. I'm how many people live? Oh. It loses so much money. Can we raise taxes to 13%? Or does everyone start complaining? I think they should be able to tolerate it. It's not that high, is it? 1%. Yeah, we're not. Still losing a ridiculous amount. And they'll start complaining. Oh no, we're earning 70,000. Okay. With this additional money, I don't know if we're going to put these here permanently, but we're going to start by uh, um oh, everyone started to complain. So we're gonna well, actually, gonna increase it to 29 and then we'll drop it so everyone stops complaining to 12 and then we'll like everyone has to start complaining. Okay. And then we'll drop it down to 12 when they'll stop complaining and then we'll raise it back up again. Once everyone stops complaining. There's nothing now stopping me from going back up to 29%. Everyone starts complaining again, but we'll wait until everyone starts complaining at red. No one's. We are earning, a solid 300,000. Oh, they're really starting to complain. When I see like lots of red, like mostly red. There we go. We'll drop it back to 12. And then that'll save us. That'll stop everyone complaining, mostly. It's down to 12, everyone. There we go. Barely suffered any consequences. Except for maybe losing. Why do these people still complain? Oh, I forgot to drop off this, didn't I? I was like, why are people still complaining? There we go. 400k. That's ridiculous. You know what? I reasonably don't need this road here. I'm not using it currently, so I'm gonna remove it because it costs an absolute fortune to maintain. Uh, and yeah, there we go. That'll save us. I'll ridiculous amount of money. Then we can go. We might not. Oh, there's a fire. There we go. That's being put out. Are we doing well over? We are probably slightly overkill for health. So we're going to drop that to 60%. We can probably, I think, reasonably drop closer to 80%. It might also drop higher to 80. Ah, um, that doesn't really. Uh, what's it? Industry. What? Yeah. Let's see for you. Multi plantation. There we go. We are going to drop buses to 80%. I don't think I need that many buses. There we go. If I just like drop that 75, that 75, that to 50. Uh, 100. Uh, why am I not? You know what? We're gonna reduce buses to 50%. And I can probably reduce metro to 50%. What else? Is there any policy that I can activate to earn more money? Uh, that's massive, isn't it? Wasn't it earning? So, there we go. Oh, it's all these people trying to go. Where do you want? Where? Um. Oh, I have way. Eventual demand. Um. Um. There we go. Oh, wrong type of road. Hmm. What was this, guys? Uh, there's a park there. You know what? We'll raise hospitals to 70, but drop police and fire to 50 to kind of balance it out. Uh, I think the traffic is really not helping. It really isn't helping. What we'll also do is we'll drop to 55. Uh, that. I was going to check any other policies. Those are taxation ones. Uh, uh, um, I'm just buying a match currently. How can I save money? We'll drop. It goes to 50. You know what? We'll check power. Oh, we have so much spare power. It's insane. Oh, yeah, roughly where we want to be. We can also drop the water percentage to 90. Uh, yeah, it works. Oh, they complain because for some reason they don't have enough water, despite definitely having enough water. I don't understand. They've got enough, haven't they? Hmm. What's the time? Good night for 45 minutes. Oh, Just gonna check city info statistics. Taxation has shot up. Budget has shut down. The Treasury is actually doing well for once. And if you look at budget, yeah, I think it's a mix of both. There definitely aren't any other policies. And then we can economics reduce their budget. It's too risky. I think it ends up being a rough word. Uh, I think yeah, this is actually turning a profit for us, so I shouldn't worry about. But this is actually profitable. Uh, what is our policies cost a lot? Um, power costs a lot. With buildings, but I think I reduced that to 50, didn't I? Health, public transport costs a lot. Industry's only twice as yeah, you know. I haven't got enough power. How have I not got enough power? I don't think I dropped it. There we go. It just seems to go up. Something I am gonna do is every so often we can just raise the tax. It's up to 29%. Actually, there is one thing I can do. I'm just not sure if it's a good idea. Uh, that's just doesn't have go. No, it'll save some money, won't it? That. Yes, it just doesn't. Why is it not? Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm just like, nah, you're empty, man. Um, but Will have given us some money. Is that a glitch with like those specific ones, or they're all glitched? Maybe it's. I need to fix that. Did they like update it CC? No, you don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it. We will check. So this is more efficient. Uh, have I set like a policy? Uh, uh, that might be a bit evil. That hasn't fixed it. Policies. I genuinely don't know what's happened. We aren't able to modify the. So what would that be? It would be. This is a total of 240. We'll say an average 20. That's only 20. How are we supposed to reduce the cost? I guess roads cost as well, so 128. Um, it's so expensive to operate, so, and it would afford itself if I was able to modify the prices, but for some reason I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna save game, save. Now I'm gonna load, load, load. I don't know. Please don't break doing this. Been streaming for 6 months. This may be the longest it's ever taken me to load the game. Pause. We are just gonna check. Now am I able to? No, I'm not. We'll need to. I'll need to find a way to put it down. But that's like a serious problem. I have no idea what could be causing it though. Um. Oh yeah, it's super high up. I guess there is a way to save money, but it involves shrinking it down by a few lines, which is a very bad idea. To be fair, I don't really care about as long as I can get. Another thing we'll do is gonna raise the tax again. Oh, Oh, that's not connected to power grid, is it? And then we will drop the taxes down to 12% again. What's the time? It's been streaming for around about an hour. Don't crash. So laggy. If I look now at city info, I want to look at budget v taxation. I've actually, yeah, got them to a reasonable amount. Somehow taxation dropped massively at one point. City value is actually going up. I'm shocked. Uh, Population change. It's probably because I'm finally recovering the treasury. It's really, really high. I think the highest it's ever been. Yeah, because that's only scaling to 10 million. It's now hit over 12 million. Now everyone's recovered from me massively raising taxes. Time to do that again. Which will earn even more money. I can literally do it for like a second before everyone starts complaining. Oh, these guys need police, don't they? Uh, there we go. We're going to drop that to 95. We're going to raise power because for some reason that keeps changing. There we go. That will just increase power. But I have to increase it by 80, I think. It's over 2,000. How is this not all completely covered so easily? I can't drop any of the costs of anything. We'll drop that down to 90. We'll drop that down. Oh, but I can't because the land value is very low. This is a very, very silly idea. That may result in me losing a lot of money, but it shouldn't. My genius idea is if we raise that up, we should raise our income up for unique factory products. I am actually going to make a few policy changes. We are going to remove that because we earn. Actually, do we earn that much money on? We do not really. Okay. What's costing? What is costing so much? This is hell. But we keep having a problem where we don't have enough of it. So like transport generally does cost a fortune, but I don't know what can we do? Do I need to increase all the taxes to 13%? That's immediately freaked everyone out. 13% isn't that high, is it? I guess for a city it is. Oh, it's broken. There we go. You know what? We're gonna turn posting down. It costs literally nothing, but basically nothing. If you turn that down, that'll reduce that cost by 500. Oh, that's gonna. This is about as far as we're gonna go. If I do any more, um, that it might break. But currently, this district has 22,000 people. We are going to lose a bunch of people, but it should start to rebuild building much bigger buildings very, very quickly. There's commercial demand, but obviously there's room to build commercial if there are. Where, where's the commercial being built? Anyways, back to here. Which are already immediately recovering by building up massive urban areas. Um, there we go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna increase the water flow literally 1%. That should fix those problems and starting again. There's still some holes from hasn't built up. So I'm just gonna check something. So these are like top level. They get about 3 households. These can already get like 7. What's the biggest house? 5, 6. Already getting that immediately off the bat. They're not got that many people moved into them compared. They've not got that many people moved into them compared to the amount that they can have. I was 21 flat. This is massive. There we go. Around to where I was. A bit lower. About the same. And that building isn't even done being built. Uh, 2 households already. A lot of people living in there. Some of these. This has 175. Oh, this has all of them educate more citizens. Oh, those are all adults or like older. You probably do this. Oh, that still isn't being done, being built. Now I realise it. None of these seem to have upgraded. Are any of these to upgrade? Oh, yep, some. This has 9 households, 10 each. There's 20. There's 9, 20, 46 people living in here. 41 people living in here. There's like over 90 people. No, over 80 people living in these 2 buildings. In that very small area. So I might be thinking about finishing soon. But what we're gonna do is we're covering kind of the outside bit. It's gonna drop massively because suddenly a bunch of buildings are disappearing, but it's gonna be replaced with high density urban covering, now way more of this district. Ooh, what have I just earned? We are doing alright for money, I think. Oh, we're not. I haven't even checked on rubbish. I'm just kind of assuming I'm barely doing it. And I would be correct. I am barely doing it, and it still costs me a fortune. We'll drop that to 75, 70. I reckon something not helping is the fact that I have just removed a bunch of houses that are building back, so they should, after they've been rebuilt. I don't know. I think we'll eventually we might stretch to about here. Maybe here. The encompasses this massive, I mean massive area eventually. Just check taxation. Oh, we have seriously recovered our finances. Uh, Treasury. Yeah, it shot from hovering around 10 million to hovering around 12 million budget. The city value has actually gone up as well. The population, I thought, have I ended up massively hurting happiness? Yeah. No. Um, we are actually, if anything, going to increase rubbish to 105. Oh, this is really starting to build up. Hopefully that has nearly helped fix that. Has nearly helped. What's we are going to do it. Why is no one complaining? No one realised yet. Oh, there's the complaint. But this could fund us for like literal ages, so. Well, we'll just stay. You know what? 13 minutes. That might be a bit of a stretch. It's going really quick though, so there we go. And then we can drop this. What that's done is it has increased our budget. I think for our last couple of live streams, that'll be probably the ones in May. I might do one big budget gain and then I'll stop trying to think about it because I'll have like a solid 50, 13 mil secure. But it's good now if I'm trying to secure some money. It's really starting to spread. What's the next area we're going to add high density to? This might be the last area we're doing today. I just want to, like an infectious disease, it just spreads. Literally that entire road. There we go. That's actually round, that's basically. Oh, this is playing a match. Even if we lose, we still earn probably around 20. There's a massive decrease in the last game, just for some reason. No, I didn't do that. Maybe it was just population change. There we go. Still hasn't fully rebuilt it. So, yeah, still. How's population doing? We might do the archers. It's actually shot well up. It's good. This episode has been weird. I mean, I've successfully earned a ridiculous amount of money. And I think if I continue to at least do some of what I've been doing, weird because it keeps going up and down and up and down, but it varies by approximately 100,000 without me messing around with it. And with me messing around, this is going to be the last one of the episode. Um, these have barely developed any. Uh, Taking age. There we go. It'll be really fun if you could have like 100, like a 70% tax rate. You'd only reasonably overset it for like 2 seconds, but it would make that job way easier and way quicker. It's got us to a losing. I could earn so much more if I just was able to change prices, but for some reason I'm not. I don't know what. Some glitch going on. It'd also be nice if you could charge way more, charge like 4 for a car and 8 for a truck. Oh. Um. Anyways, we're now going to start outro. You can pause if you want to read anything more. So starting with energy. Okay, we are just going to do one thing. So anyway, so we can start with what? Oh, I didn't fix office taxes, did I? It's probably that might actually be why it was decreasing. They were starting to be destroyed. Why haven't I got? We'll try. Just to recover our finances for a second. Um, we'll raise up commercial. It's barely funding. What costs so much? Now, anyways, you'll be able to. You can pause if you want to do anything more. So this is what power looks like. Water, fire, all these. Um, health, crime, population, citizen, land value, import, export, levels, all those things. We've got 10,000 people using public transport and 1,900. Yeah, there we go. It's about 12,000. Traffic is 76. That's what that looks like. There. Ooh, this is new. Employment. Unemployment rate, 3 points. That was an update? Yeah, I think they've started updating this game. Unemployment rate, 3.6% for overall. Uneducated, but same. Educated, so less. Well educated, higher, and it's about the same for educated slightly. Working age citizens. Available jobs. 0. 7.9, efficient industry, none. That might be what's going on with the task, but I don't think that's it. You can pause if you want to see any of these. When did the episode start? Uh, 20s and the beginning of 2079, which isn't on here. It's even close to be honest. Yeah, but we are currently in 2080, so we can reasonably go the second half of this box. First of all, Treasury shot up. It's actually, yeah, it's finally increased. Budget has shot down. It's about where it is back in 2071. Value has shot up. Taxation shot up. It's dropped down again. Value is high, so population is really high. Influx is, I didn't realise how high that got. Birth rate has shot up. Death rate is, doing about average. Don't know how I had a sun drop. What did I do to employment? That's probably because I raised the taxes, so that dropped the amount of jobs. But it's recovered. Available jobs has been going up, almost as quick as residential, but not. Education level has slightly dropped. Students has shot up weirdly. I don't know why. Probably because population shot up. Tourism went down, started to recover. Tourist tax income back stable. Happiness dropped. Residential zone's gone up. Commercial up. Industry up. Offices kind of stable. So when you put them all in comparison, you can kind of see. But prisoners has shot down. Site closer to be about stable. None. Imports has kind of gone down, I think. I think it might have gone up and now it's gone down. Exports has really gone down. Okay, so how long have I been? Oh. Anyways. Like this stream if you enjoyed it. Share it if you think other people enjoy it. Hit the notification bell if you want to be informed when new content comes out. Visit the channel page for your current content, including Last Vico 4 and Last Vico 2, which I recommend you go watch. They're both Movie 2 series. Oh, City Skyline series. Subscribe onto the subscription feed. Subscribe to the subscription feed. Thanks for watching. What is that? Oh, it's not enough services, isn't it? Subscription feeds? Oh, something. Oh, yeah. Subscribe to the subscription feed. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day. And bye.